This is a POV video of an assistant coach at an exhibition Division III men's volleyball game. This is our match against Messiah University, and you can see here I'm prepping all of my camera equipment in addition doing a pregame post here as Esteban shanks that pass and says it's easy. Eventually trying to find a quick iPhone pregame post that I can throw up on Instagram, basically to add the live stream in there to make it easier for viewers. After some split court, we get into our traditional pregame warm-up, which includes attack lines to get the guys ready to go, feeling the gym a little bit and feeling the balls bounce, as well as getting our serve receive ready by taking some serves in the back court. And then we just go through the rest of our warm-up, which will include a little bit of 6-on-6, trying to simulate that real game atmosphere as much as possible before actually heading into the game, which is tough to do when you're playing against the same guys you play in the gym every single day, but this is the best way to do it from my experience, is just playing 6-on-6 and getting some reps in against each other ahead of the match. After that, I will set up my camera right before the guys go and shake hands. I think that's the best time just to prevent any sort of possible ball from coming and flying and hitting my camera, which has happened on many occasions. And I have a specific way I like to set it up, so I'll take my time and make sure that the court is in frame with what I like. And then it's game time. I think this video in particular was in between the second and third set. In between sets, guys have time to take some swings and warm up their arms, especially if they're on the bench and coming into the following set. And even in between sets, I like to take my camera off, take it away from all the action, and make sure it's not in a space where it can get hit, because if it does, I have to pay for it. So I don't want to do that. So then I'll set it up right before each beginning of the set. I have a combination tripod here. It's a Kodak mount with a other branded actual tripod. I think the body is something different from Kodak, but I'll put that on the screen. And then making sure I also have batteries, because lasting a hour and a half, 2 hour match sometimes revolves a couple batteries.
Agreed.
And then it's game time, and time to get into the action. And even though this was the third set,
Keep going, Carter. Good job.
even though this is the third set of an exhibition match, we're treating it like it's a regular match. Every chance we get out there to play against different competition is a chance to get better. And we're always trying to give feedback, positive and constructive, and everything in between to our guys throughout the course of a game, whether we're winning or losing or doing well or struggling or whatever the case may be. And that's the same here against Messiah. Messiah is a good team. They are about 2 hours from Marymount's campus, which makes it a good team for us to play exhibition games against and also play in the regular season, as they're another formidable D3 opponent that we get to play every season. And in this match, we went 5 sets regardless of the outcome of the sets, but I think it was actually 2-2 at the end of the fourth. I think it was 2-2 at the end of the fourth set regardless. So we ended up going 5 for sure to 25. And some of these sets are really close. I think 1 or 2 got a little bit out of hand for both teams, but some great swings, some great plays. And I think this was the end of the 4th set, which we ended up taking home and winning. And typically you'll see teams switch. So typically you'll see teams stay on the same side for the 5th set. But since we're playing the 25 in this last set, I think we decided to just switch onto the next side. And everyone that played in this match, I know we have 21 guys on our roster, came in and made an impact and made some good plays. I think serving is a definite focal point of our team. And when we do that, it leads to big blocks like Gavin's here. And you can see as I write a lot of plays down for my personal notes, it helps me track things for film going in the future that I want to look at and highlight plays to mention in the future. So that's what I use the clipboard for, amongst other things, as Gavin just detonates on that ball and puts it down.
Good D. Great positioning.
I feel like that's a good.
Yes,
we've been so deep.
Yeah, that's where you have to be. Yeah.
They hit the end line like.
Yeah. This team, Messiah's a good team. I think they're pretty similar to us in a lot of ways. Size, physicality. They definitely have some guys that can hit the ball hard, and so do we. And Gavin demonstrates that here on this little replay of that cool highlight. And just like that, that's the end of the match. And we typically like to chat things over as a team, gather our thoughts, and discuss things that happened, things to improve on before we head back home for the match. But this was a fun exhibition against Messiah. Definitely will be back in the future playing them in other matches as well. And hope you liked this kind of behind the scenes look of what it's like to be from my angle as an assistant coach at Marymount. Go Saints, baby.